making beef stew with homemade dumplings. Begin by placing 1½ pounds of beef stew into a bag filled with 1 cup of flour. Shake the bag, coating the beef with the flour, and set that aside. Next, coarsely chop a large red onion. Coat the bottom of a large pot with some olive oil and place in the onions and brown them. Once the onions have some color to them and are slightly browned, add in 3 tablespoons of butter. Then place the beef into the pot and cook the meat until it is browned. Once you see the meat is browning, you can add in 1/2 cup or more of red wine. Then add in 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar or red wine vinegar, whichever you choose. Also add in 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Stir that all together and add in 2 cups of water. If you like, you can use beef or vegetable broth instead. Stir this all together, cover and simmer for 1 to 2 hours or until the meat is tender. While the meat is cooking, prepare your vegetables. Begin by chopping about 1 teaspoon of fresh thyme and set that aside. Then clean, peel, and cut 6 to 7 carrots into pieces and set that aside. Do the same using 4 to 5 red potatoes or any other kind of potato you may like. After peeling and cleaning them, cut them into pieces and place them in a bowl with water, and then set them aside. You will also need to coarsely chop 3 cloves of garlic. Add an additional 2 cups of water to your pot with a plentiful amount of salt and cracked pepper. And add in your carrots. Also add in the chopped thyme and garlic. Stir that all together and cover your pot and cook it for about 10 minutes. Drain the water from the potatoes and add them to the pot. Stir the stew again, cover and simmer for another 30 to 40 minutes until the vegetables are cooked. Once you see the meat is tender and the carrots and potatoes have softened, add in 10 ounces of sweet peas. Allow the stew to simmer while you go ahead and make your dumplings. To make the dumplings, add 1½ cups of unbleached flour to a bowl. That add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and 3 tablespoons of cold butter, cut up into small pieces. Using your fingers, mix the butter into the flour mixture until it resembles a coarse meal. Once the butter is mixed into the flour mixture, add in 3/4 of a cup of milk. Just stir that in. By heaping tablespoons, scoop the batter onto the top of your stew. Cover and cook for 20 to 30 minutes or until the dumplings are cooked.